Good morning. My name is Rachel McVean, and I will be talking about Chapter 3, Understanding the Community. Greenleaf is a very small community. It's a rural, mostly farming community. It has, for the most part, low socioeconomic. Its people are there are many families that have been in the community for many, many years, but we have many families that are slowly moving into this community based on the lower priced rent. The families that live within the community that have been here for many years, most of them are very conservative, are the religion is predominantly Christian, and we're a friendly community and very helpful and caring, and maybe that makes people feel more comfortable about moving into our community. The population characteristics: there are only about 330 people within our community. Males make up 52% of the population, and females make up about 48% of the population. Predominantly white at 95.5%, and Hispanic 3.6%, American Indian 0.6%, and 2 or more races. Education of the community: most people graduate from high school at 68.5%, and bachelor's and master's degrees right around 10%. Communication-wise, Greenleaf, we use face-to-face communication, telephones, cell phones, computers like with Facebook, Twitter, tweet, email, Washington County News, Lynn Palmer Record. You can get the Topeka Capital delivered by your door on a daily basis, and you can get the Salina Journal too. Radio, KNDY right out of Marysville, and then KFRM from Salina. Many people around here listen to KCLY from Clay Center and KUTT from Fairbury, Nebraska. Television programs: WIBW from Topeka, KSNB from Superior, Channel 4, and CBB is the Twin Valley Network, and they have advertisements. They have like community types of activities. They will have community activities from Clay Center, from Clifton Clyde High School, from Lynn, from Washington High School. So several different communities provide programs for the local television out of Clay Center, Kansas. The community groups, and when I looked at that, I went with Washington County instead of just Greenleaf, because for the most part, when you live in Greenleaf, you do a lot of activities outside of the town. You may go to Washington for your activities, or you go to Lynn or different places within the county, because it's all a bunch of very small towns within Washington County. But some of the groups in Washington County, and a few of them are right here in Greenleaf, are the American Legion, the American Legion Auxiliary, the Washington County Lions Club. Washington County has a hospital board. Our youth, they have LYF, or Lutheran Youth Fellowship, and CYO, the Catholic Youth Organization. Lynn recently, within the past few years started a boys and girls type of a club. It happens during the school hours, and my daughter participated in it during her high school time. And then they have the Methodist Church has men's and women's organizations. When talking about leadership for our school, per se, because Greenleaf students can either choose to go to Lynn or they can choose to go to Washington with District 108. I work under USD 379 as a special education teacher, but I work with students who go to the 223 school district. The leaders of our school district, Marge Slaybach and Diane Guggenhahn, Larry Nicholson, Daryl Bott, Jim Cruzy, and Steve Oldie, they are all school board members with USD 223. Brian Cordell is our new superintendent. Rick Simoncic just left the district this past year. Mike Savage is Lynn K through 12 principal, and he's been there for many, many years. Larry Geist is the Hanover K through 12 principal, and he's been at Hanover for about 3 years now. The Catholic school principals, Tim Rundle, and the Lynn Lutheran school principals, Neil Kurtz, and I speak. Our parochial schools work alongside our public schools. The kids come over for some activities, band, they come over for lunch. We do some sharing of teachers for different subject areas. So all of these 4 men have to work. Well, at the Hanover school, it's Mr. Geis and Mr. Rundle, and at the Lynn school, it's Mike Savage and Neil Kurtz. And these men have to work together to make sure that all the students of 223 receive the services that they need and deserve. We also have Greenleaf City Council, Lynn and Hanover, each respectively have city councils too. Characteristics of these people. The school board, it's comprised of members from Hanover, from Lynn, and from Palmer, and these members are very active within their communities. They have children that have gone to school at the public, and some of them at the parochial schools. They support their local school districts and their churches and community events. The leaders of our school district, they strive to provide the best educational opportunities for all students, and they are leaders not only within our school, but also within their community. Common occupations. A lot of farmers within this community. We also have truck drivers and teachers, obviously. Many people who have jobs that are not within the community will drive to their occupations. It's not unusual to drive 30 minutes, an hour to go to work each day. Estimated per capita income is about $17,000. The real estate property taxes with a mortgage is right around $718, and without mortgage it's right around $282. At our fire station, it's all volunteer service. men from the community will volunteer, men and women, to come and help during a fire. And this is not only at Greenleaf, it's also at Washington and at Lynn and at Hanover. They all have volunteer firefighters. Right in Greenleaf, we have a swimming pool. We have a brand new park that people from our community help build, and tennis courts. Our community has an operating postal system, which is nice. Even though it's snail mail, it's nice to have that. We also have a farmers cooperative, a grocery store, a bank, an insurance agency, a bar slash restaurant, and we have a beauty salon. The political structure of the area, 223 is made up of about 378 miles. 4.0 mills for the next 5 years. And Washington County is predominantly a Republican county at 78%. The social tensions, I really don't see a lot of social tensions within our community structure. Most families that live in Greenleaf have lived here for years, and many of their children continue to live here, especially if it's a farming family, and the sons may stay, the daughters may find jobs around here. The only new that I really see within the community are some families moving in because there are a couple dairies at Lynn, and they provide employment and a good living, and then they also provide housing for their employees, and that's not really what I would consider tension. It's just new members of the community, and our community could use new people. Our school district has done a few things to help accommodate these families, including adding 2 ESL educators and hiring 3 Spanish interpreters to help the kids in school. And we are seeing wonderful educational experiences for these young people, with many of them now going on to higher education. Thank you.